Hello and welcome back, audience. My name is MassiveBrad and welcome back to my FIFA 20 Liverpool career mode. Now, before we get into today's episode, I just want to say a huge big thank you for love and support on the channel. And as always, guys, at the start of today's episode, we're quickly going to look at the games that lie ahead. We've got Manchester United for our first game in the Carabao Cup. It's the round 3. We are at home, and I'm a little bit shocked that we're playing such a big team early on. We're only in the round 3 of the Carabao Cup, and we're already facing up against Manchester United. So a pretty difficult game there, and one that we will definitely be playing. To then finish off the month of September, we have Sheffield United, a newly promoted team to the Premier League. They're not doing too bad in real life, especially Lordstrom, who is someone I do have in my fantasy football team. Currently a defender, playing in midfield, getting me plenty of points. We're away from home in the Premier League against them. And then we move into the month of October, where we face off for our second game in the Champions League group stage against Napoli. And Napoli, in real life and on FIFA, always tend to be my bogus team. We lose to Napoli in real life. And I know in FIFA 19, we also lost to Napoli in our FIFA 19 Liverpool career mode. So 3 very difficult games coming up in today's episode. What I can tell you guys, if you've missed the last episode, you need to go and watch it, because we scored a massive 12 goals in 3 games, which was absolutely unbelievable. Bearing in mind, one of them was against Chelsea, the other one was against PSG in our first game in the Champions League group stages. So 2 big games there. We managed to score plenty of goals. It was full of excitement, full of goals, full of energy. You guys definitely need to go and give that video a watch if you haven't already. But before we kick off today's episode by taking on Manchester United and attending the press conference, we have a few things we need to do. Number 1, let's speak with Adam Lallana. He's dropped me a little text on the mobile. Let's see what he's saying. Hey, boss, any chance that I can get some game time in the up-and-coming match? Well, surprisingly, guys, when you see the team that I'm putting out against Manchester United, I promised you guys from FIFA 19 that in the Carabao Cup and the FA Cup in FIFA 20, I'd be rotating, using players that don't necessarily get in the team anymore, like Adam Lallana, and also a majority, 90% of the team being some of the youngsters that also struggle to get into the starting 11. So Adam Lallana is on the bench. So I'll give you a chance. I'll consider it your own charge. I'll give you a chance. I will bring him on in the second half to play in the midfield. Now, hopefully, we're winning by this point. If we're not, I may just have to break that promise and unfortunately bring on Bruno Fernandes. But there's Adam Lallana out the way. The next thing I want to discuss is the comments which I have on my screen just here. You guys know if you leave great comments and I think that they can be talked about and addressed in the video, then I'll do just that. We've got a comment here from JSHD saying, once a legend, always a legend. Brad, what are you planning for the big stream, and can you give me any news? Keep it up, you legend. First of all, I'm not the legend. You guys are the legends at home. Constantly supporting the channel, liking, commenting, sharing. Thank you so much. The support on this FIFA 20 Liverpool career mode so far has been unreal. So I want to say a massive thank you to each and every single one of you. It honestly means so much. As for the stream, I can confirm, let me just check the date so I can give you guys the correct date. On the 18th of October, so you guys will be seeing this on Monday. So in a week and 4 days time, so a week this Friday coming, I will be uploading a video regarding the stream. It's called the big stream, as JHD calls it, because it's going to be for charity. We're aiming to raise £5,000 for Macmillan charity, and if we do so, along the way there'll be challenges for different targets that we hit. But if we hit 5,000, this here right here is getting shaved off, which still scares me because I've never had a clean cut, buzz cut, all the hair gone. So it will be a little bit scary for me. But anything that you guys want to know, I'll be making a video on it and it'll be uploaded on the 18th of October. Unfortunately, I did say I was hopefully going to do it in October. It's now not going to be till November. I can't confirm just yet, but I will be confirming on the 18th what day it's going to be. But it's looking potentially like the 8th of November. Friday the 8th of November, I'll start streaming about 5 or 6 p.m. in the UK time. And I'll stream right through till 5 or 6 p.m. on the Saturday. So there'll be plenty of time. If you guys come home from work or school, you can jump on and I'll be there. And when you wake up the next day, I'll still be streaming for 24 hours in order to hopefully raise, a target of £5,000 for Macmillan charity. But any questions you have about it, make sure you put them on that video that comes out on the 18th, and I'll certainly address it for you guys. Kuru the Creator says 3-0 against PSG and 5-2 against Chelsea. Sorry guys, spoiler there if you haven't watched the last episode. You love to see it. Yes, you do. Absolutely killed off PSG and done over Chelsea. Very happy with those 2 results. Regarding the press conference, now this is something that I asked you guys because The press conferences before games and the post conferences after games are taking up a little bit of time, and I want to know whether you guys wanted to constantly see them or not. Kuru the Creator says, regarding the press conferences, you should show us all those before important games, and from those after the game, show all the games if you think they were good. So, for example, he says, if we beat Aston Villa 4-3, we've scored 4, they've scored 3, that was a cracking game, there's a lot of goals, I should do it. So I'm guessing he means for like the PSG game, that was a big game. The 5-2 against Chelsea, that was a big game because we scored plenty of goals. But if we beat Southampton 1-0, don't worry about it. Now, luckily enough, thank you so much for the comment, Kuru. The next comment is from Aman the Boss, who also has something to say about the press conference. He says, what you should do is hold square or whatever it is on Xbox, which will be the X button, to skip the questions, then just read the abbreviations and answer it so you can kind of get through it a little bit quicker. That's a great idea. So what I'll do is, in today's episode, I feel like we've got a few big games in there. So I will do the press conferences, but I'll hold X to skip the question so we can just answer the abbreviation and come up with the best answer or the more realistic answer of what I want to give. So again, Kuru the Creator and Aman the Boss, thank you so much for your comments. Highly and massively appreciated. Another one coming from Kuru the Creator saying, are you not doing fan objectives this year? Well, Kuru, for season 1 at Liverpool, I won't. For season 2 at Liverpool, I will. And when I start the brand new career mode that will run alongside the Liverpool career mode, we'll be starting that or launching it at the end of the January transfer window in this career mode. So once we get into February in the Liverpool career mode season 1, I'll then be launching the first episode of the brand new career mode, which you guys still don't know what team it's going to be. Let me know some guesses down below and I'll see if any of you get close. But we will be doing another career mode that runs alongside. Both the Liverpool and the new career mode are going to run for 2 seasons. The 2 seasons at the new club will have 2 years of fan objectives, or 2 seasons of fan objectives, and the Liverpool career mode will have just the 2nd season of fan objectives. And finally, a comment from Ethan LFC saying first. He was first to comment on the video, so well done to you, Ethan. Massive thank you for getting in there first. But as I always say, guys, doesn't matter whether you're first or last, I appreciate every single comment from you guys. But that is going to do it for the comments from the last video. Now, we have to get into the good stuff, the gameplay, the press conference, and most importantly, the team. So what we'll do is we'll attend the press conference, we'll then get ready for the game against United. I'll let you guys see the team, and then hopefully get our first win in the round 3 of the Carabao Cup. Let's go ahead and attend the press conference. Let's get it underway. Let me just check if I have done everything I need to. We've addressed the comments, we've addressed fan objectives, press conference, and I mentioned that we scored 12 goals in the previous episode. Hopefully, we can score another 12 goals in today's episode. Here we go.
Guys. We're going to get started with the questions now.
Why does it say manager? So if I hold X, I can skip it, and then there's the abbreviation there in grey. So will your rival win this round? They have no chance. It'll be a difficult match. We won't let the fans down. It's going to be a difficult match. Let's be realistic here. It's Manchester United. When I show you guys the lineup we're putting out, it is going to be difficult. We're playing some of the youngsters, some players that have never played before. So there's the reporter asking the question. We hold X, we skip it, and it says, do you reckon that Manchester United is concerned? Concentrate less on the opponent. Manchester United's morale is irrelevant. My lads performed admirable. Yeah, Manchester's morale, it doesn't matter to us. It doesn't matter what's going on in the dressing room at Manchester United. We know what we need to do. We're here to do a job. Let's skip it again. Do you hope to bring stability to the team's performance? I'm disappointed. We're not disappointed. My players will improve soon. You'll see what we are made of. I can't believe they're asking things like that. Now, first of all, we're now team morale very happy. The maximum we can possibly be, which I'm very happy about. I'm not sure why we just got asked that question. I'm also not sure why it says my name is manager. I'm sure that used to say Brad and not manager. Maybe another glitch in FIFA 20. Not what we seem to be looking for. Those questions, this is something I constantly see on social media and also on YouTube. The questions, the way they're wrote, sometimes they don't make sense when they appear. The spelling is shocking on them. More the fact, the questions just, they don't sit right. They don't. That last question there about bringing the team stability. We just scored 12 goals in the last episode. What do you mean? 4-0 against Newcastle, 3-0 against PSG, and then 5-2 against Chelsea. What more do you want from a team? I would say that's a pretty stable team. But you can see from the lineup, well, it's an absolute overhaul. The only player that still keeps his place in this team from the previous starting 11 that we like to play is Jordan Henderson, who's moved from centre mid to CDM. I'm a little bit gutted that I've had to do that because Henderson is having an absolutely tremendous form recently. But unfortunately, Fabinho is not fully fit, so Henderson has to drop back to the central defensive midfield position. But we're going with Ryan Kent out on the left wing, Divock Origi getting his first start for Liverpool this season in the striker role, Shaqiri out on the right wing, Naby Keita linking up with the Ox in the midfield, Henderson a little deeper in the central defensive midfield, and then Larouci, Vandenberg, Lovren and Hoover at the back, with Adrian between the sticks. As Adrian's first game between the sticks. Hopefully he'll keep a clean sheet, but it is certainly going to be a difficult game up next against Manchester United. Well, a completely rotated team. 11 players that tend to not play with each other. You know, has Shaqiri and Origi played this season and Ryan Kent all up top? I don't think so. They've certainly come on as subs, but playing together as the front three, they're really going to have to put in a decent game here if we're to win this. It's going to be a difficult one. We're at Anfield. Henderson with the captain's armband. Adrian for his first game between the sticks. It is going to be a difficult one. As I look at the lineup for Manchester United, we've got Alexis Sanchez, who isn't even there anymore. Anthony Martial playing up front. There we are with the beautiful suit, beautiful red shirt, and the crest on the left pocket. David De Gea between the sticks, and Wan-Bissaka's playing. It looks like, with Juan Mata wearing the captain's armband, they've put out a pretty strong squad, so we're really going to have to up our game here. Hopefully the lads are going to play well. This is their time to shine in front of me, so hopefully we can get the win against Manchester United as Divock Origi gets us kicked off in this first half. Let's get it underway, and let's see what damage we can do. Gotta be careful here. Come on, Hoover, get in there, son. Here's Darmian. Playing it down now. Let's go, Hoover. Alexis Sanchez is on it. Ball inside now. Let's slide in. It's 1-0 from Juan Mata. I have to say, as much as I want to use these youngsters, you can really feel the difference between the usual starting 11 that we start and the starting 11 that's out there now. The team's just not gelling together. Lovren's playing at right back. Hoover's playing at right centre back. They're constantly swapping. We've only played 18 minutes, and I felt it a few times where the defence is really struggling at the back. Larouci on the inside to Henderson. Henderson to the Ox. Give it to Divock. Divock and a Roseman. Referee, that's got to be a foul. It's a penalty. Chris Smalling has taken out Divock Origi. Question is, who takes the penalty? Shaqiri, he's great on free kicks. Do we give it to Divock Origi? It's giving it to Divock Origi. I'm certainly probably going to take this with Divock Origi now. We're going with his top right corner if we can. It's so sensitive penalties, that is for sure. Go. No, off it wide.
And he's missed it from the spot. Good heavens.
Well, we've all been there. I don't know if you have, Derek, but I have. And he's missed, and it's a terrible.
That was all on me. I was holding the joystick or the thumbstick in place, and it slipped, and it moved to the middle, and I tried to move it back as quick as I could. A chance to equalise with Divock Origi from the spot, and I screw it up. Here's Naby Keita. Up now to Divock Origi. Through to the Ox. Play it through Ox. It's a beautiful ball. To Xherdan Shaqiri, who's now coming forward. Here's Smalling. Going to dance Smalling. Little bit of skill here from Shaqiri. He looks to Ben one. It's 1-1. Beautiful goal from Xherdan Shaqiri as he runs off to celebrate with the home fans. Giving out the high fives. That's what we love to see from Xherdan Shaqiri. Beautiful. Bit of skill there. Little bit of a roulette, little bit of a ticky-tacky football, heel to heel. Gets on the inside, ball roll onto his left foot, bends her into that far left corner, out of the reach of David De Gea, and into the back of the net. I said heel to heel, I'm pretty sure it's a McGreedy spin actually. But a beautiful goal from Xherdan Shaqiri, and he puts us back to level terms. Really shocking. Let's go Ryan Kent, win it son. Okay, let's go with a counter now. Go on, play it to Ryan Kent. Come on son, go. Go Kent. Go Kent, go Kent, go, 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 come on. Sliding now to Divock Origi. Yes, it's 2-1, we take the lead. Ungoddamn believable. Let's take Divock Origi to celebrate with me at the touchline. Keep running, Divock. Keep running, son. Where am I? There I am. Keep going. Keep going. There we are. Big hug for Divock Origi. Very, very happy. Well done, Ryan Kent. I was literally just screaming, go on Kent, go on. I was hoping he was going to have the legs to get away from Aaron Wan-Bissaka. He does. He slots it in between Chris Smalling and Lindelof to Divock Origi, who scores. He runs back to celebrate with me at the touchline. Absolutely unbelievable goal from Divock Origi. And we're 2-1 up right before half time. Give it to Ryan Kent. Referee, that's got to be a foul. Aaron Wan-Bissaka's got to pick up a yellow. He's already done a nasty tackle on us, on Ryan Kent out on that left wing position. Aaron Wan-Bissaka really struggling with the young man Kent, and instead just decides to snap and tackle from behind. It's a straight yellow without a doubt. Do we go for Divock Origi? Try and run him in towards that near post. Divock Origi, ball in. Divock Origi's going to be there!
It's got to be. And it's in for Liverpool. Is there a way back for the opposition now?
I don't even know what to say.
Take a look at this again.
What a work!
Line of sight and
Got that
no
brilliant goal!
So sweetly. Look where it ends up. It's a beautiful goal.
Absolutely speechless.
A chance to revisit the goal.
We were 1-0 down to Manchester United. We're now doing set pieces like that. I don't know who put the ball in. I really want to know who put the ball in, really. Who got the assist for that? It was a cracking ball in. In fact, I don't usually do this, but I'm actually going to go and see who put that ball in. It's Naby, isn't it? Yeah, that was Naby Keita. Naby Keita bangs in that ball. You got Divock making the run there. Boom, in behind, on the volley. Back of the net. Speechless.
Well, it's a tale of 4 goals in this match now. 3-1 it is.
Well, let's chase them down. There we go. We don't even have to do much more than that as they kick off. The referee says the first half is done for Manchester United. You are down 3-1. We've scored 3 goals in this first game. I was joking when I said, are we going to score 12 goals again in today's episode? Because I honestly thought that was going to be the best episode. As for goals, or the most goals we score in an episode, this whole entire series, how wrong could I be? We're 3-1 up against Manchester United. Very happy with how the team are playing right now. Going to play the next 10-15 minutes. Then I'll look at doing some subs. At the moment, I think it's going to be Naby Keita for probably Lallana, just to give him a little bit of game time. May bring on Bruno Fernandes for the Ox, but we'll wait and see. Probably need to get Henderson off, so I may even drop Naby Keita back to Henderson's position and then bring on Lallana, because I know that Naby Keita can play at CDM. As for all the other positions, I don't think we need to make any other subs, if I'm completely honest. Let's get into the second half. Unbelievable football in that first half. We went 1-0 down, we reacted and fought back. Hopefully we can just go on to score a few more goals in the second half period. Let's go for Shaqiri there, Adrian. Banging in behind if we can. Oh, Darmian was all over that one. Hasn't quite got the kick. Oh, that was a bad tackle from Henderson. Lunged in there. Oh, he's getting a yellow card as well. He's definitely going to have to come off now. Unlucky, I tried to go for the ball, to be honest.
Typical determination from Henderson.
Ball in. Oh, good save, Adrian.
And tipping it over the crossbar.
Well, we're not only scoring goals, we're pulling off incredible saves. Ball over the top, that was unbelievable. Seth Van Berg should get there. Adrian manages to dive backwards and push it over the bar. What a save. What a save. Lallana out wide now to Larouci. Nicely done. Larouci coming forward. Go out wide now to Ryan Kent. Ryan Kent may have Brewster in the middle here. Let's pull it back. Kent into Brewster on the volley. It's wide a goal from Ryan Brewster. That would have been an unbelievable first Liverpool goal for Ryan Brewster this season if he'd have banged that one past David De Gea. There's 10-15 seconds to go. Ball kicked out. Let's clear this ball out, lads. Clear it out. Nicely done. Chiravella. There we go. We get the win over Manchester United. We've knocked them out in the round of 3 Carabao Cup. And it was with our youngsters. Ollie's at the wheel. Well, he certainly shouldn't be, because this is a car crash waiting to happen. Beautiful goal off from Xherdan Shaqiri, you know. Beautiful goal. Little McGreedy spin. Little ball roll onto his left foot. Bang. Unbelievable result. 3-1 against Manchester United. 9 shots, 5 on target, compared to Manchester United's 3-3 on target. They did score 1 from those 3 on target. We scored 3 from our 5 on target. Very happy with those match facts. Divock Origi 100% deserved man of the match. Not only did he score, he was running up and down the pitch like a madman, put in a great effort in those few minutes that he did play in the second half. Absolutely unbelievable. 9.5 rating, man of the match. Let's get asked some questions in the post-match interview from the media. Unbelievable. Yeah. Give me good questions then. We just beat Manchester United 3-1 here. Henderson is continuing his hot run. Oh, Henderson is man of the match for me most games. He's absolutely unbelievable. I forgot to skip it then, guys. I'll make sure to skip it. He deserves all the praise. He deserves all the praise. He plays centre mid for us normally. We dropped him back into CDM. Still played fantastic. Done very well with the ball. Let's skip this. So, remarkable performance by Divock Origi today. What are your thoughts? An overall great performance. An impressive performance from Origi. Yeah, very, very impressive performance from Divock Origi. I can't fault him. He was absolutely unbelievable. Let's skip this one. So, what are your impressions of the game? I'm happy with the boys. I'm only focused on silverware. We played well, but there's room to improve. I'm happy with the boys. There's no room to improve. We just beat Manchester United 3-1. We put out youngsters at the back and only conceded one goal. We had Adrian for his first game between the sticks. Sepp Van Berg and Lovren teaming up for the first time at centre-back. We played unbelievable football. Well, what a great performance from the youngsters. Took a little bit of time for them to start gelling together. They've never played together, most of these teams. We've never partnered Sepp Van Berg and Lovren at the back. We've never played Larouci at left back. We've played Philip Max when Robertson hasn't been fit. We also played Shaqiri, Divock Origi and Ryan Kemp for the first time up top in the three. Absolutely great performance from those guys. So really excited when we continue to play in the Carabao Cup and the FA Cup, because that is probably going to be the lineup we will be putting out with a few changes here and there. We want to get James Milner in there, Adam Lallana, Bruno Fernandes as well, if obviously our main two aren't fully fit. But realistically, great performance. Up next, though, we do have Sheffield United. We're away from home, taking a little bit of a risk at simulating this game, but realistically, we have to play the Manchester United game. We have to play the Napoli game in the Champions League. But before we get into the match against Sheffield United, we have got Adam Lallana dropping us a little quick text. I'm glad we managed to win despite my mistake out there. Boss, thanks for keeping your promise. Well, I'm glad we got to keep our promise. Don't pressure yourself. Keep working hard to improve. This won't cut it next time. Yeah, keep working hard to improve. You just got to keep working hard, Lallana, and I'm sure there will be times where we need to put you into the midfield. We've had a match rescheduled from the 27th of October to the 26th for when we take on Spurs. That's not an issue. We're happy with that. But guys, up next we do have Sheffield United away from home in the Premier League. This is the lineup we are putting out. It's the usual starting 11, and I can confirm Joe Gomez is now back on the bench. But we're going with Sadio Mane out on the left wing, Bobby Firmino at striker, Salah out on the right wing, Gino Wijnaldum linking up with Jordan Henderson in the central midfield. A little deeper, we got Fabinho in the central defensive midfield, and then Robertson and Van Dijk, Matip and Trent at the back, with Alisson between the sticks. Let's get into the simulated game. We hopefully should get the win. I'd like to hope that we got the win over Sheffield United, but you know, we're away from home. It's in the hands of the EA gods. We're going to get the players warmed up. We won't get to do it minute by minute. It's straight away going to give us the score, and we do beat them 2-0. We get Robertson, our left back, and Trent, our right back, scoring the only 2 goals in that game. Well, there's a few things that we can certainly take from that game. Number one, well, it shows we don't need midfielders and strikers because our right and left back can do a job over Sheffield United. Number 2, we managed to keep a clean sheet. Number 3, we made a few changes. Kemp for Mane, Shaqiri for Salah. That's great because it shows that our assistant manager, when we do play these games, is making the changes that we definitely need, because we definitely need Mane and Salah fully fit for the game against Napoli. Unfortunately, I would have liked Bobby Firmino to come off. He hasn't. Let's just hope he's back fit for the game against Napoli. Right, so up next, guys, we have our bogus team. We have Napoli for our second game in our group stage of the Champions League. We do currently sit top of our group after beating PSG 3-0, so I'm very happy that we've already got a 2-point gap on Napoli and St. Pat's after they drew their first game. If we do beat Napoli, we potentially continue to grow this gap. Now, if PSG beat St. Pat's, it means they'll get 3 points. If we beat Napoli, we move up to 6. We can potentially, by the end of today's episode, be 3 points clear. Now, unfortunately, EA are not doing us any favours with the whole game congestion, because between that last game we just played against Sheffield United, we've had 3 days rest. Now we're facing off against Napoli. Then for the next episode, we have a 2-day rest after Napoli, and then we're facing off against Leicester, which Liverpool just played Leicester this weekend and did beat them 2-1. So that means we'll be up to current date with real life football. But we are going to attend this press conference. I'm intrigued to see what questions we're going to be asked. Hopefully it's questions that are decent and don't just seem to be thrown in there for the sake of it. But let's see what the media have to say.
Grazie a tutti per essere qui oggi. Direi di
Oh,
cominciare.
I don't know if you guys heard that, but the media people are foreign. They were talking in a foreign language. Let's skip the question. Can your team continue with another win? We'll have to stay focused. We can handle the pressure. Of course. Yeah, of course. I think the way that we're playing at the moment, we're coming off the back end, bearing in mind of 4-0 Newcastle, 3-0 PSG. Let's just skip that question. 5-2 over Chelsea. We then just beat Manchester United 3-1. We're absolutely on fire right now. Is your previous win going to affect your opponent's morale? You can't praise numbers. The lads perform admirable and morale is yeah, you can't praise numbers. Just because we won the last game, it means nothing. You know, Napoli aren't going to look at it and think, oh, well, they won their last game, so we got no chance. There's been some top performances recently. Can your team keep this up? We can do even better. I'm sure of it. We must avoid distractions. Yeah, I'm sure of it. I'm sure the way the lads are playing, we can continue to keep winning. We can continue some great performances, and we can continue to score plenty of goals. Right, so let's get into this Napoli game. I'm excited for it. I did say that they are definitely our bogus team. We certainly do struggle quite a lot when we play Napoli in real life, and especially the FIFA 19 Liverpool career mode. I think we played them twice. I think we managed to draw, and we also lost to them. So a very difficult game up next against Napoli. I fully know that, but I am very happy that we've got our usual starting 11 back fully fit with only 3 days rest from the last game. But we are going with Sadio Mane out on the left wing, Bobby Firmino striker, Salah out on the right wing, Gini Wijnaldum linking up with Henderson in the central midfield. A little deeper, we've got Fabinho in the central defensive midfield, and then Robertson and Van Dijk, Matip and Trent at the back with Alisson between the sticks. Let's get into this game against Napoli, hopefully get the win and finish on a high again at the end of today's episode. Come on, Redmen, we're having a good episode today, so let's finish on a high. Mane back in the team. He's scoring a few in Champions League. How many did he score against PSG? 2 maybe? 2 out of the 3? It's a big one. Napoli versus Liverpool. Away from home. Certainly got to settle the nerves. Big game in the Champions League. I'm excited to see how far we go in the Champions League this year. We won it last year technically, so we should win it in the first season at Liverpool because we did in real life. But it's certainly not going to be an easy game as Insigne gets us kicked off in the first half period. Let's get it on the way. And fingers crossed we get the result we want. Mertens, it's Insigne coming forward. That's a problem. Insigne is going to be away. Matip coming across. Matip using his strength, ball into the middle. Big save from Alisson. Get rid of that ball, lads. Get rid of it. How have we still not got rid of it? Well done, Alisson. Let's go, Mo. Let's go, Mo. Run, son. What a ball. Come on, Mo. Go, 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 go. Mo's going to keep that in and keep it alive. Here's Mo Salah. Edge of the box here to Henderson. Henderson going to shoot. We've scored. And it's Jordan Henderson again. Jordan Henderson is going to be a contender for the top goal scorer in this Liverpool team. You heard it here first. He's probably going to be the top goal scorer in the Premier League as well. What a goal from our captain, Jordan Henderson. Careful, don't let him put that ball in behind. Nicely done. Let's go, Robbo. Slide in. Terrible, terrible. Here comes inside. Big save from Alisson. Has slid in there with Joe Matip. We didn't get a block on the ball, but Alisson with a great save. Through to Gini. Gini coming forward now. Come on, let's make moves here, lads. Go out wide to Mane. Mane going to cut this back. Mane. Thinking down to Henderson on the edge of the box on the volley. 2-0 Henderson. I'm not even sure what to say. Even the celebration doesn't suit Jordan Henderson. I'm not used to celebrating with Jordan Henderson. This is Jordan Henderson on steroids. Honestly, look at this. Takes it down on the left. Bangs it on the right. Koulibaly falls to the floor. Very poor from a defender. You don't want them just falling to the floor, look. He just bends down low. You want them putting their bodies on the line. Henderson absolutely lets one fly into that top left corner. And Ospina had no chance. It's 2-0. And it's thanks to the captain, Jordan Henderson. Wow, wow, wow. Let's go, Robertson. Nicely done. Up the line now to Mane. Inside to Fabinho. Bobby. Laying off now through to Gini Wijnaldum. He's coming forward. Gini Wijnaldum to make it 3. He does so. It's 3-0 before half time. As Gini Wijnaldum does. And bows to the crowd. That's Gini on 1 and Hendo on 2. Both goals All 3 goals coming from our central midfielders. Inside to Zielinski. And Zielinski doesn't even get a chance to play it back as the referee blows for half time. It's 3-0. I mean, how many goals is that now? So we scored 3 against Manchester United. We scored 2 against Sheffield United. So there's 5. Plus the 3 here. 8 goals. Only 4 goals away from matching our previous result in the last episode, which was 12 goals. We've played some fabulous football. And I'm not ready to make any changes yet. I think the changes probably will be Gini for probably Bruno Fernandes. I may well give Joe Gomez a little bit of a run out in Matip's position if Matip's not looking too fit. But right now, I really don't need to make any changes other than rotating the players to keep them fit for the game in just 2 days' time against Leicester. But what a first half. Hopefully, we get the same result in the second half as Bobby Firmino kicks us off. I couldn't ask for any more from the lads. They're playing some unbelievable football right now. Ball coming into the middle now. That's a terrible, terrible pass there. Why are we not all over that one? Mertens playing it back to Verdi. Let's go. Come on, keep the pressure on. Verdi still coming forward. Great block there. Unbelievable block from Robertson. Let's play it out from the back now. Going to get a chance here. Mo Salah going to fight for it. Naby Keita now going to win that ball. Referee! That's got to be a foul, and we have got a free kick. Do we go for Mo Salah running in here at the near post? Let's go for it. Mo Salah running in. Mo Salah's there! Have we just found the Liverpool set piece of dreams to score us goal? We've done it with Divock Origi. We've now just done it with Mo Salah. Ball in there from Naby Keita. Over the wall, in towards the edge of the 6-yard box. And Mo Salah's there to just flick it on. He doesn't get the best touch on it, but just clips it to bounce it in front of a spinner. It bounces over him and into the back of the net. What a result this is. 4-0. And we've still got 8 minutes to go. Give it to Bruno. He's going to roll the ball. Bruno onto his right foot. Going to let fly. Bruno Fernandes challenges Spina once again. Into Bobby Firmino. He's going to now lay it off. Oh, I went for the back heel looking for Bruno Fernandes. It doesn't happen. But we do get the win over Napoli. We keep a clean sheet. We put some absolutely spectacular tackles in. We blocked a few shots coming in from Matip and Robertson, which was absolutely unbelievable. Stopping the ball, getting to Alisson. Alisson pulled off some incredible saves. We keep a clean sheet. We score 4 tremendous goals. Jordan Henderson bagging 2 attempts on goal. 2 of them ended up in the back of the net. Great result for Liverpool. Great performance again from the lads. We're absolutely smashing it. I'm pretty sure in the post-match interview they're going to ask about Jordan Henderson, and so they should, because realistically with a 9.5 rating, 2 goals to his name, man of the match. What a performance again from the captain. We had 7 shots, 6 on target compared to Napoli 7 shots, 3 on target. We doubled the shots on target. We scored 4 goals. Great performance. Let's see what the media want to ask now. Yeah, again we've got foreign media players, so we'll just skip this. So how satisfied are you with Salah? He must keep his momentum. He's playing very well at the moment, but we do know from FIFA 19 that he tends to drop off. He scores like 3, then he doesn't score for 6 or 7 games. He needs to keep going. Of course, Henderson was going to be asked about. Remarkable performance from Henderson today. What are your thoughts? I mean, it's the same question. An impressive performance from Henderson. We can't rely on individuals. An overall great performance. Yeah, it was an overall great performance. He done very well. I'm just choosing a different option because I don't want to just keep praising him. What more can I do? He's a great player and he's absolutely smashing it for us. Were you expecting a more competitive match? No, you know what? I give them full credit. Realistically, we did have to fight hard. Alisson pulled off 2 or 3 great saves. We made some great blocks with Robertson and also Matip. They could have easily put a few passes, just we were great defended and Alisson stepped up on the day. Right, and here we are, guys, back at the Central for the final time in today's episode. I've now advanced all the way to the next game, or the first game in the next episode, which is going to be at Anfield against Leicester, and that brings us currently up to this weekend's game. We just played Leicester at home. Brendan Rodgers and his team come to Liverpool. We did beat them 2-1. Lucky enough, we got a penalty thanks to Sadio Mane late in, I think, the 93rd minute. James Milner stepped up, kept the calm off, released the pressure, and scored an absolutely unbelievable goal to get us the win. We're still unbeaten this season. Man City have just lost 2-0 to Wolves. So after the next episode, we are going to be up to current date football in real life. But let's go ahead before we end today's episode and have a look at the games that do lie ahead in the next episode. We've got Leicester at home in the Premier League. We've then got Manchester United away from home in the Premier League. And then St. Patrick's Athletic Football Club. St. Pat's. It's very difficult when I look at this because we're doing well in the Premier League right now, and I don't know if to simulate the game against St. Pat's. Leicester's a pretty big game. We could do with playing that one, and so is Manchester United. So how it currently stands, guys, which you can leave comments down below. If you ever think that I say we'll play these two games and simulate that game, and you think, do you know what, Brad, you should be changing that up. You should be playing this game and simulating that game. Always let me know down below in the comment section, and I will address it in the next video. But what I think is we play the Leicester game at home, we play the United game away from home, we just beat United in today's episode 3-1 and knocked them out of the Carabao Cup, and then we simulate the game against St. Patrick's. Now the reason I say that, which I will just check, I know that we've beaten Napoli and PSG, but did PSG beat St. Pat's? Meaning, are we going to get through the group stages if we do simulate, or is there still a chance that we can be caught? So if we pick competition, go to the Champions League, our group is us, PSG, Napoli and St. Pat's. PSG did win their game. If we scroll up on the right, they beat St. Pat's 2-0. We beat Napoli 4-0. So in the next game, it's PSG versus Napoli. If we get the win and pushes up to 9 points, and PSG and Napoli were to draw, it's going to put a lot of pressure on PSG, Napoli and St. Pat's to catch us realistically. Now, I know we've only played 2 games and we play everyone twice. So up next, we've got St. Pat's. Then we're going to play St. Pat's again. Then we play PSG. And then for the final game in the group stage on the 10th of December, we play Napoli. Now, if we're to beat St. Pat's, for example, in the next episode and we simulate it, and then we play St. Pat's again and actually play the game and beat them, we're up to 12 points. Depending on how PSG and Napoli are doing, I'd say if we get to 12 points, we're pretty much guaranteed a place in the knockout stages of the Champions League. We should get through the group stages, really. So, as it stands right now, I'm going to play the Leicester game, I'm going to play the United game, and I'm going to simulate our first game, or the first game that we're going to be simulating in the Champions League will be against St. Pat's. And I'm thinking we should really get the result. Can we see top goal scorers? Wow, I'm glad I looked at that. We currently have 2 Liverpool players going after the Golden Boot. Currently top with 4 goals. We have Henderson, Sadio Mane, and Haller from West Ham. Jordan Henderson, feast your eyes on that, ladies and gentlemen. Jordan Henderson is current top goal scorer in the Premier League after 7 games. Pulisic picks up Player of the Month in September. I kid you not, Jordan Henderson will be on for Player of the Month in October. That is without a doubt. I am shocked to see him top of the Premier League goal scorer currently. Unbelievable. But it just goes to show that with 2 of our players already up there, we're going to score plenty of goals this season. And I do look forward to the rest of the season unfolding and seeing exactly what challenges, what goals, and what things come about in this first season at Liverpool. But that is going to do it for today's episode, guys. If you have enjoyed it, please do give it a big thumbs up for me. Don't forget to drop your comments down below. If you're new around here, click that subscribe button. Don't forget to share this video with your friends and family. And I've been MassiveBrad. Peace out.